Episode 169. It's about time waiting to get to this number. It's where a man and a woman lie upside down and put their bits in their face. 69. It's the hashtag show. We're back again. What will we talk about this week? Beedly beedy. Here's my pal Cheeky Mal to tell us everything in his mind. Go, Mal.
169. That's 169. That's 100 people in a line 69 and up and down, licking all around 69. And hey, 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 it's a hashtag show. Dee-dee-dee-dee.
Does it look
Have you
like
froze?
No, I was going to say, does it look like I froze? Apart from the steam coming off my coffee. Do you like my wee mug? I don't know if I've ever showed you my mug. Look at this mug. So it's hear no evil, smell no evil.
Yes.
And then the one on this side says speak no evil. And it's just a wee dog.
See, you're a dog lover, so things like that will tickle you pink. Your Billy Connolly picture in the corner still looks like the Scream. You know that?
It's just
that's what it looks like to me.
It's just a wee nod to the great man.
To the governor.
And a wee cactus as well next to it. You know, and then behind it is the abyss, the darkness. Yes. You know, where that's where I disappear after the episodes. I just go in there like Dorian Gray and live in the walls.
I just kind of like drift into it. It's just like I would imagine just all your fantasies mixed into one in there.
Oh, do you want me to tell you what I did the other day?
You got high on cocaine and had a great time.
No, I was given a little bit of cocaine and I lost it. I was most upset. I was given a wee baggie off a wee laddie, and I put it in my pocket, and because I've got the tight jeans on, Ken, like, you know, because I'm wearing the skinny jeans, trying to be all cool and trendy, eh? And I've pulled my mobile phone out to get the sat nav to take Mr. Rossi. I think I've knocked the wee baggie out the flare, like, eh?
I didn't do that. Some way they'll be playing in the street high as a kite. They'll be pushing their scooter up and doing the jig time.
I was searching the van, I was searching my pockets. I was like, I've lost a wee baggie. I watched the...
It's that cunt Ferguson, he snorted it while you weren't looking, eh?
Oh, Mr. I tell you, he turned up to a family party the other day, eh? Dropped him off, turned up half can of lager, and he's on walking into a family party. Well, half can of lager. Anyway, I watched the... what's the fucking cunt called? Soup can. What's his name?
Andy Warhol.
And watched the Andy Warhol documentary.
Did you binge it?
Binged it, mate. I lasted 6.5 minutes and then fucking turned it off. What a lot of shit!
Mate, I've nearly finished it. It's fucking incredible.
Pile of fucking keech. Do you know what Andy Warhol is? And I'll say this right now. Andy Warhol is the fucking influencer. He's a TikToker before TikTok came in. There's no substance to him. It's all fucking bells and whistles, tits and teeth, fur coat and knickers. It's fucking bullshit.
That's what makes it so interesting. He foresaw fucking
he's not an artist,
TV.
He
TikTok.
is not an artist. It's not an artist, mate. It's not an artist.
Listen, it's obviously something that we differ on. So let's not dwell on it. Let's just move on.
I enjoy. See if it's not got the word fine in front of it, mate. It's not for me. I like fine art, high art, Da Vinci. The Da Vinci's of this world. The fucking Ustamaratis of this world. See if it's not on top of a fucking chapel ceiling. It's no for this man. It's no for me, mate.
If it's
Michelangelo, see if you're not named after one of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's no fucking for me, mate. Right?
Mate, I know your type.
Donatello Versace, fucking Steve the Shell, and the other one, Splinter the Rat. If that's not your name, it isn't art.
Splinter and the Rat?
The rat called Splinter. Master Splinter. Right. Then Bebop Rocksteady.
If it's no an alcoholic, suicidal,
if
fucking
it's no
chef smoking cigars, talking about rugby while making your fucking
or a Teenage Mutant Ninja fucking dirtbag, it's no art, mate. Right?
Hey,
see if the Pope has this in front of him and went like, "Holy fucking Mary, Mother of God!" It's no art, mate. It's no art.
Well, I mean, I don't actually like the Renaissance paintings.
I tell you who's better than Andy Warhol? The fucking Republican freedom fighters at Ireland doing the murals. They're better than fucking Warhol. See, boys painting gable ends there, man.
I mean, that in itself is art in itself. You know, the detail is in those balaclavas. They almost look lifelike the side of a gable house, you know? You can reach out and touch the wool.
If you refer to yourself as a gable end painter, what is it you do? I'm a gable end painter.
I'm a gable
murals. I tried to watch it, mate, and I struggled. Couldn't get in it.
That's a shame, mate.
I'll give it another go. For you. I'll give it another go.
For you. It's homoerotic in bits, and maybe that's why I like it. You know, I mean, lots of men cocks in it and all that. You know,
as opposed to lady cocks.
Lady cocks, Sarah cocks.
Carl cocks. All the cocks. That's the only thing I miss about lockdown is Carl Cox's garden.
Hey, mate, just sweating, picking up a broccoli.
I'm kicking about with the biggest fucking dressing gown you've ever seen in your life. What a goodie it is to fill that body. Just shuffling
it's amazing, isn't it?
Hey, he's my garden. All right, Carl, fucking get in there and play a record.
I'd want to stick my finger through that gap in his front teeth. No, just let it. I'm not, nothing funny, Carl. Just wait a minute. Look at that, fingers right through it.
Do you think if you had a gap in your teeth, you'd poke your tongue through it? Like,
fucking like right, I would. I'd be spitting with folk with my mouth shut. You're looking at you, cut.
You must be able to get a good whistle. If you got a wee gap. Oh,
you'd be like
whistle central, man.
You'd whistle and dogs for miles away, be just running up while you're talking.
That's that Carl Cox whistling his fucking garden again. Some guy for like three villages over. Carl, see when you're out fucking picking your own broad beans, got to stop the whistling. My Jack Russell's gone fucking scatty bojangles, man.
He's a lovely man by all accounts, our Carl, you know. Certainly. What trajectory. I mean, he's just going from strength to strength while the rest of us are, you know, struggling for birthday parties and weddings, you know.
I met him once in a Parisian bakery in the Jean d'Arc region of Paris. Both of us...
You like big black cock?
Both of us leaned in. He's actually got a wee cock for a man his size. Both of us leaned in for the last eclair. And
your cheeks rubbed each other.
He says, that's mine, my man. I says, no way, Carl Cox. I fucking punched that gap right in his tooth, mate. Clear off him. And then somebody's like, is that a hate crime? Like, no, it's two big fat boys fighting, man. It's fine.
It was incredible. I've never seen a grown man stick a full eclair through the gap in his teeth without even brushing the cream off it. There was not one bit of cream moved for that top.
Oh, mate, see when I was in Paris?
It was awful. Michelin restaurants and art galleries and that, you know.
No, I had... that's the first time I tried foie gras. And
what's that again? Foie gras.
I think it's duck liver in it.
Is that just a fucking plate of meat they put in the plate and it's disgusting?
No, it's so it's it basically tastes like the best patty you've ever had in your life. Like really rich patty. So I think I'm pretty sure it's duck, but they force feed the ducks. So I think that's why I see all the animal rights activists, they're all like, foie gras is fucking disgraceful. They basically pack the fucking full of this feed. So like either inflates their stomach or their liver or something. Anyway, so it's the duck liver, I think it is. It's fucking amazing, man. It's delicious, but that's the first time I had it. It's a French delicacy. And see when I had it, mate, I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to like this. And see when I tried it, I was like, holy fucking smokes, my man.
Loved Can you get us an Aldi?
Well, see when I went to like one of the wee French patisserie places, like, so I thought we'll go to a fancy one, right, and just get a cake, because even if it's like like €10 or something like that, right, which is ridiculous for like one bit of cake, you're only going to be there once, so you'll try it. And see when I had it, mate, it wasn't that great. And do you know why? It's because see, like our stuff, because we're used to Greg's, my man, I mean, it's just pure packed full of sugar. Like all your stuff. So see when you have like
it's done right to me.
So see when you have like a European cake, you're like, mate, it's not that sweet, is it, my man? And I'm like, this is how the French are like, oh, that's how you get fucking blasted in the First World War, mate. Not enough sugar in your cakes. But it wasn't.
That's what I think's funny about, right? You've just told me you were in France and you went to a French patisserie, right?
Patisserie.
How the fuck just say I went to the baker's?
Because it's not a baker's.
The cake shop.
It's a patisserie.
If you're going to go to a baker's,
that's a boulangerie.
Exactly. But
Mate,
see, because you're trying
see,
to
you
tell
know,
cunts, I went to a lingerie. What is that? It's a baker's. Well, how you know just fucking say baker's? I bet you fucking say
no, mate, it's a lingerie.
pate. It's fucking pate and
No,
baguettes or baguettes. Don't give me any of your fucking. Hey, I'm actually Scottish, but I can speak a bit of French.
Mate,
Patisserie.
see if you walked into a lingerie and asked for a baguette, they'd be fucking take a baguette to your skull in a minute, mate.
Yeah, Andre, give a fucking baguette, you faggot. I'll punch that fucking berry clean off your head, enemy.
Imagine he turns in, three guys right in the till. He says, Pierre, two baguettes for le faggot. What did he just call me?
No baguette for un faggot. What's that? Hey, I can't speak great, but I'm sure you call me a faggot.
Bonjour, Pierre. Le pite faggot. Por favor, si, senor.
I'll fucking uppercut the onions right off your neck. Don't for a minute tell me they're garlics. I don't give a fuck, Pierre.
Mate, I used to go to a boulangerie in Edinburgh.
I'll fucking mime you right into next week.
I'll mime the fucking baguettes right off you, my man.
What fucking mime off you, fucking roaster?
When I first day I stayed in Edinburgh, there was a boulangerie just around the corner for me. And I thought, I'll go and try it now, And every day, fresh baguettes. And I was like, yeah, much for the baguettes. She says, £1.40. I went, I'll take one here now. And it's one of the best baguettes I've ever had in my life.
Of course it is, because you're in France.
That way. No, I was in Edinburgh.
A baguette and a wee,
I was in Edinburgh.
Well, mate, we're in France, because fuck knows where Edinburgh is.
A lovely wee baguettes in the boulangerie.
It's fucking Edinburgh.
I'm sure I've told you that before, when I was in the hotel we were in. It was quite a nice kind of vibey, fancy hotel. One thing that worried me was, like, see the bath in Paris, aye. So the bathroom was like behind the bed, if that makes sense. So you had the room, and then there's like a wall behind the headboard, and like two gaps, and you walked through there, and that was the bathroom.
Yep.
But the wall that was the headboard was glass.
Beautiful.
So you're basically looking. So I imagine it's
doing a shite and looking at the bed.
Well, that's the thing. I imagine it's so you can watch your French lover bathe as you masturbate furiously in the corner. But
yeah, vice versa. She can be poking fuck out herself while you're doing a shite, you know.
You're just watching a big Scottish guy take an angry fucking French shite in the corner, you know, going, how much
shouting out all those baguettes.
How much did that faggot charge me for that baguette? Firing out a large meaty dump in the corner, you know. So it really took the edge off it. But
imagine that. George, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. We're in France, right? You just get in that toilet and do one of the big, right, Guinness shites while I poke fuck out myself. And run down and get some of that fucking cognac or whatever the Russian gear, French gear, whatever they drink down here.
Franco, see, because we're abroad, we're in Paris and all that. I really wanted to do something with a weird kind of kinky, but I'm scared to take. What is it here? I'll do it. You want?
Let yourself go ahead, with the country I love.
I want you to take all your clothes off. I like where this is going in. I want you to take all your clothes off, Franco. I want you to get in that toilet, and I want you to do the biggest stinking shite ever, and I'm going to sit here and poke myself with a bottle of Moe, all right?
And I'm going to be right dignified. I'll poke myself with my pinky, because that's what they do here.
Aye, and I want you to just talk French to me. Any French words, you know.
Just look at me clean in the eye and just keep saying bonjour.
He's sitting
and passport.
He's sitting in the toilet, just rhyming off the 99 France World Cup winning team. It's the only French I know.
Eric Cantona.
Frank Leboeuf. Oh, see that again. Frank Leboeuf.
Who's that other guy you called Papa guy? Who's that?
Patrick Vieira. He's here. He's there. We're not allowed to swear. Frank Leboeuf. He comes to Senegal. He plays for Arsenal. Vieira.
Oh, is that French, Franco? Aye, then.
Aye, bonjour, ya cow.
Passporto. Baguette. Pate. Oh, Franco, keep going.
Brussels pate. Ardennes pate.
They fling some shite at the window and stare me down.
No,
that's terrible, man. Just Can we talk about
no
what we were up to yesterday?
So we had the I mean, I don't even want to call it a house party. I don't know what it was. I don't actually know what it was. Just I'm still processing it. But we had the first hashtag house party yesterday.
It was fucking brilliant.
It was
great. Took me a while to process it, but it was fucking brilliant.
I feel as if I think it's safe to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think everybody who was there enjoyed it.
Well, I hope so.
But I think
I'm just
you
worried
enjoyed
that
it.
they're going to message us, go, look, we've sobered up.
Listen, my granny's
Can
pregnant.
you just not put that out?
Well, I mean, if I'm honest, I don't actually know. Now I've got my editing head on, I don't even know what we can get to go out. Because it was do you know what? It was everything this is going to sound bad, and it isn't bad, right? It was everything that I didn't want it to be, but it's everything that the show should be. And it was organized chaos.
It was,
and it leaves us again with nothing that we can actually use to put.
All right. Well, I actually think we were nervous going into it. Obviously, as the first.
I mean, listen, mate. See, any time you walk into a fucking council house and there's 4 guys doing coke in the kitchen, you're like, this could go anyway.
It was like any Hollywood blockbuster, you know. There was gangsters, criminals, drug dealers, musicians. You know, celebrities in there. It had everything going for it.
Shout out to John and Gary, and shout out to Margaret, their gran, as well, for being a fucking legend and even agreeing to let the boys in there.
Absolute heroes for just fucking
getting in there.
Very much they were the show. We were just fucking spectators.
Aye, we were there, and Mr. Ross as well, man. I feel as if we could have just left Mr. Ross there all day and he'd been quite happy just singing songs. But it was a good wee afternoon, and you were in your element. You were amongst your people. You loved it, man.
It was fucking great.
You were banging.
I just loved the part.
Why did I ever leave? Maria, we're selling the house. We're going back to fucking the 3 Tunes. We're going back to our dressing. I'm getting a wee flat on Glasgow Street. We're fucking getting back to my people, man. It
was a wee story in itself because, you know, I do want to edit it up and get it out there, right? Because the fact that the boy Gary started chanting fucking blew me away, and he was brilliant.
Great wee singer, now.
Right?
Great set of pipes on him.
His brother John, who claimed to be a comedian, never tells any jokes, but you know, there was a bit of talent there.
But again, you put him under too much pressure. We need to find out. We found out as well. Again, we found out a lot of information. We found out John sells Buckfast shots on the side. We need to put that out there. Margaret has got a deep love for Rod Stewart, and they've got a cousin Stephen who's a vampire. We need to all this information.
So tune in to that episode, and that episode is going to be for the heroes only. It's not going to for general consumption. This is we're going to get a video and the podcast edited up bit out there, and it will be hard. I mean, because this is what was going on and all. Everybody was a character in it. We only had 3 mics. But at times it was 6 folk talking at once.
It's going to be. It's going to be. Well, listen, I think the thing is, we're not going to be able to put out like an hour of it, but there'll certainly be clips and sections that we can put out. I mean, just the stories again. Even like the fact that I was trying to tell my missus last night when I got in about Margaret telling us the story about stealing steaks from the butchers.
Unbelievable, amazing
banter, man.
And,
you better not be grassing me into the police.
Aye,
who do you
calling my grandson a grass? Fucking bro. But the thing about it is it was so insane and funny and light-hearted, good family fun. Right? And I think to myself, they're going to sober up and go, what the fuck were they boys doing in my house?
I don't think they've
That's
ever
not
sobered up.
They couldn't seen that.
No. But the other thing as well is I think like I did feel at one point, I think I even said to one of the guys who was like an uncle or something, remember the boy that eats sponges?
No, that was the thing. That was the thing. A fella just came out of the kitchen and leaned over to Scott and I
just out of the blue.
I used to eat sponges.
I used to eat sponges.
And I went, I beg your pardon? I used to eat sponges, and I was like, what? And they go, and then the grand went, I used to buy like fresh sponges, and I used to always say, keep them away from Gary was his name. Keep them away from Gary. Don't let him eat them. Right? And I'm going, this isn't a joke. This is real.
Aye, this is real. Then the psychology was telling me that's some kind of child trauma. Maybe get fucking piddly fiddly or something to eat sponges. I don't know.
I mean, even when we walk, I mean, it was honestly, if you were to script that, it was almost a comedy sketch in itself with the madness that was going on. It was absolutely fucking brilliant.
We had one nurse They didn't want to tell us anything in case she was going to get to jail.
Nurses.
We had another nurse who started out in spunk and worked her way up to blood. And then we had
with another nurse with a Wayne strapped to her.
We had a 9-week-old baby strapped to her. I mean, that's the that's the kind of madness that you get from a hashtag house party. But it did feel as though at one point I thought, this feels as if you do this every weekend without us.
Aye, whether we were there or no, they were partying.
No, aye, that was getting gathered. Aye, they were gathering and they were partying. But to Gary, to John, Joy's family, to Margaret, thank you for having us. It was for doing the first one. It was, do you know what? It was exactly what we needed to get the first one out of the way and go over the line.
Aye, the one point, but it got. I never went into meltdown, but I had too much information. I remember I was talking to Gary and John. They were sitting in the chair, and both of them was telling us a different story each, while one or two guys in the kitchen were telling us a story, and the gran was telling us a story, and my brain just went and hit pause, and I just remember kind of looking at Gary and John, and I didn't know what was going on. And thankfully, I have to say, mate, you, if you weren't there, there would have been a hashtag show, obviously. But
mate, if I wasn't there,
you'd sorted that right out. You're very professional.
If I wasn't
very professional,
you'd have moved out of that house.
That's you all want to leave. I would still be there, fucking having the fucking time of my life.
You'd be there now, getting a fry up made by Margaret.
I'm so glad. I'm so honestly. I'm so glad that we've got it done. We organised it. We got it done. You know, we said that's what we were going to do, and we did it. And we were nervous, and we didn't know. You don't know what you're walking into, but it was like the royal family of Glasgow, and we were there to fucking party and record an episode. And no, it was great. I wasn't worried about what we would say. We were going to offend anybody. Everybody there was up for the laugh, and that's what made it so special.
Aye, it was good banter, man. It was great. So to all of them, big shout out, cheese man. Thank you for having us.
Aye, thanks very much. And you know what? They do that spread, and I don't think you or I fucking touched any of the crisps.
No, but I did like the fact that Margaret put the dips out, but left them unopened just in case you need to go back in the freezer. But those of you who are Heroes Patreons, that episode will be getting edited up into either probably a couple of videos, and they'll be going out next month. In April,
they'll be going out with the video comes here.
Aye, but they'll be going out in April sometime. So if you're not on a Patreon yet, if you're not a hashtag hero, sign up. You can sign up for as little as £4 a month, £1 a week. Gets you access to every single episode in its entirety. This month alone, you have had over 4.5 hours worth of extra content on the Patreon. So the first 30 minutes of each episode goes out to Council Scumbags, as you know, and the rest of the episode goes out only to hashtag heroes. So you go to patreon.com/the hashtag show, or go to the hashtagshow.co.uk for all the links on there, and you can sign up for as little as £1 a week to support the show, help me and Mal, and keep growing the Patreon. So please do consider becoming a hero if you enjoy the show.
That's amazing how you can just snap into doing that.
Can I just say as well, can I give you a shout out, Malaka?
Hello.
Can I give you a shout out?
Yeah.
Because last week's episode, I obviously listened to the council ones, right?
Uh-huh.
And I thoroughly enjoyed your little wrap up at the end.
Of last week's?
When you did your wee accent, your wee voice.
Yes, you know.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I just like the day wee bit.
It was great. I loved that.
In the mix, you know. Wee disco tune set me off.
Well done for you, mate. It was great.
Thank you.
You know. And this is we're probably now at the half-hour mark. So we're now probably in hero territory. So this is what a fantastic way to end that section. Now we can talk about the good stuff.
Big up to Ross. I always feel after a gig, I give me Sir Ross a hard time. But Ross knows me. He knows I'm a dick, right? But Ross was brilliant in there. You look at what Ross did. He rocked up to that house and started playing songs to strangers.
Do you know you asked him 5 times if he was ready to go?
Mate, it was nerves. It was nerves.
I could tell it's nerves. This is what I love about you, right? See, when it's me and you're cheeky Mal, right? Luckily, is there anybody out there? But see, as soon as a stranger comes into the mix, you kind of clamp down.
I'm not good in crowds, mate.
And I know it's a kind of self-doubt thing, right? And that's what's kept you grounded and kept you fucking, wheeling and dealing, playing the
kept me a man of the people.
Exactly, mate. But yeah, honestly, we're sitting, to give the heroes an idea, we're sitting on an L-shaped sofa in Apache land. We've got the family down there. The bad boys are in the kitchen doing lines of Charlie Chingo. And Miles just said to Ross, Ross, you ready to go? Ross, are you ready to go? Ross, are you ready to go?
Did I really? Was I saying it all the time?
Even in the last one, Ross was like, no, I'm not, but you can just go and I'll get ready. I was like, oh, here we go. Right, we're fighting before we start.
I think it's when there's too much information to take in. I have to just tune into one thing because I can't deal with. I can't multitask.
How can you know now after all these years? I'm in control. I know what's happening. I see everything, mate. I'm the all-seeing eye. So see, all you need to do, all you need to do is just sit back and be quiet. Because see what we're mid-conversation. We're mid-conversation. You just go, do you want to go to Ross for a song? I'm like, no. Ross, do you want to do a song? I'm like, I know you're panicking now. But just shut up.
I just want to fucking get the show done, wrapped up. I was just like, fucking, so much has happened here. And I think at one point, I'd honestly, and I'm not just saying this for effect, right? At one point, I thought some cunt's come out of that kitchen and just going to stab you in the side of the face. You're sitting in the person's house, ripping the entire family a new arsehole.
It was fun, but
no, it wasn't fun.
Fun.
I was like dying inside. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And you're like, is that a fucking family picture? Who the fuck's that weirdo at the end of it? And I'm going,
it was good.
Man, there's no security here. There's no way to stop somebody coming up.
It's just that bad, but mate, I had done an innocular pat down in the situation. I had assessed everybody and I'd given them a clearance. They were fine.
Mate, you had to assess everybody because there's at least about 8 folk in the kitchen we never met.
Listen, when the wee delivery guy turned up and then the other Glasgow cousin, I was like, innocular pat down, he's safe. He's fine.
See, when somebody said there's a post at the door, I genuinely thought the post was at the door. I was like, because, you know, I've got a reputation to keep, you know. I can't be caught no drug then, yo.
It was good banter, man. It was good, but I could tell there was a couple of points when you were panicking. Do you want to go to Ross for a song? Should we go to Ross for a song? And then when you found out that boy could sing, oh, get him singing. No. Just let him sing for an hour.
And I'll tell you, the only thing I walked away disappointed. And you know what? It was fucking brilliant. And if I've got one complaint, it was the fact that Misa Ross never knew 17 going under. And the boy Gary never sang that because that is one of my favourite songs right now. And he was chanting away.
I hit him in a heartbeat now.
I was far too scared to hit him, but I would hit him in a heartbeat now. That's the thing with anger.
Do you know what?
It begs to stick around.
It's one of the best things.
I'm a fucking Geordie. I fucking punch you right in the cunt.
See people that can't play a guitar, try to mime how to play a guitar.
That's the country to go like me. You still doing music?
It's like you're squeezing the balls of a giraffe. Squeeze a giraffe's balls and then fucking pull all the shit out of your dog's thumb.
Still playing a guitar, right?
Playing a bass guitar. Imagine something like, he's still doing the music, my man.
He's still in the orchestra,
right? In that Ultrazonic. He's still singing the songs, mate.
It's like, because neither the kids when they're kicking the ball and they ask somebody, you still playing football?
Just dive. You still playing fives on a Tuesday?
Still doing rugby, aye. Still doing rugby. Still fucking playing rugby, you know, backstage.
Have you ever seen videos of the air guitar like world championships?
I think it had been brought to my attention a while ago, but
it's wild, man, because it's like full on.
Get right into it.
Aye, and you're like, this is grown men and women pretending to play an air guitar.
I think it'd be even funnier if you actually gave them a real live guitar to see what they were actually playing.
I've also watched videos of, I don't know what that game is on the computer, but you play like a guitar like fucking Red
Guitar Hero.
And the guy's playing it at full speed. Like, it's wild.
I get right into that.
Imagine getting your fucking ring piece fingered off him in the name of Holy Spirit activate.
You won Guitar Hero in 2017. Come here and fucking tickle my arsehole, my man.
He's in the jail to that boy. I flicked the bean right off his missus, man. Absolute fucking red, green, blue, green, red, green. She fucking went through the roof.
What a bean machine.
What the fright she got, man, when I invited the Guitar Hero boy back.
2 birds, one in each fucking fret. They're just walking away, one in the front, one behind. No, I used to play that Guitar Hero. It's fucking brilliant. Because you genuinely, at points, you genuinely thought you were playing a guitar.
Aye.
and you genuinely thought the sounds were you were responsible for it.
Remember your last slow ride. Take it easy. Blue, green, red, blue, green, red, blue, green, red, blue. Ba-da-ba-da. And then your mate's like on the drum kit. That fucking. I can't even see the telly.
Listen, do you know what? So.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. Good night. Okay. Great. Good night. I love you. Okay.
The hashtagshow.co.uk